Excuse me, sorry, I always end up 1-2 testing. Actually, I haven't tested what the sounds like. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I always try and avoid clearing my throat before I press the button, because I have a habit of pressing it and then remembering to clear my throat. So apologies about that, guys. Sorry, it's a bit delayed here. I'm obviously at the mercy of what goes on here, and you know, people that follow me understand that, I hope, and that I do my best for you. But yeah, there's often stuff that's going on that sort of happens randomly. I don't always get a smooth run up non-stop streaming and stuff, but plenty of hours for me to, you know, try and be with you. So yeah, no fear, guys, no fear. There certainly will be some more going up by the end of the shift for me. I've got another 6 hours I can play with potentially. So oh, what's happened here? I hope we haven't had in touch with either any issues with the internet, so that's been good. This is the tweet that's going out: being challenged in life is inevitable, being defeated is optional. I like that one. I just found that. So yeah, thanks for everyone that was there on the last one. Let's give it a little second or so to people to come back. And yeah, got first win on the board. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, there's some key moments. There's an interesting game, that one, because I think they were trying to play an exchange game with me, and you know, they would have had a fair amount of success at certain points in the game, because they did have a little bit of a material advantage at one point, which was a bit sort of worrying, you know, when they had that. They did have the major up on me, and then things were whittling down. They also had that Louis, I think, eventually. Yeah, they had those two Louis. It was a bit of a headache. But I think the key points... oh, hi, Raymond. Getting back to... Well, let's get another win. Yeah, that's it. I'll just give it a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds here while I'm sort of reflecting on the last game as well. I like to sort of try and reflect on what happens instantly as well. As try and go, but I don't always get time. I used to get a bit more time to go back and re-watch games, but I haven't been doing that as much recently, so I don't mind you, I haven't had too many losses. I suppose it's, I mean, I'm blowing my own trumpet there a little bit. I've had plenty of losses, but I guess, you know, in the early days or the earlier rankings. Hi Brian, thanks a lot, good to see you. I was learning a lot more, I guess, you know, things are sinking in a bit more. I think the lessons that I'm learning from this point on are going to be a bit more what's the word, they're going to be a bit more cute, I guess, the lessons that I'm going to learn now. They're not, I think, you know. So yeah, I haven't been learning as much, so I try and reflect. Yeah, that's what was the point I was getting at, was that I try and reflect after each game, so that I can try and, so there was the instance where I sort of foresaw that captain being the one on the right. I mean, you know, I had to sort of base it on my feelings, and that it was a bit of a risk, especially that last one, wasn't there, Brian, when that you picked it out in the chat there, that you know, I was hoping it was a minor coming in. I was relying on it being a minus, but yeah, I mean, I think those were the key things that I foresaw: his captain on the right hand side, and also him lottoing with his major down there. So okay, then let's get fired up then. Enough of me reflecting, reminiscing. Let's see what we got. Okay, Silver Marshal, nice. He's got a fair amount of wins over his losses, I guess. Well, actually not that many, but I don't know, I think I'm going to be respectful of this silver player, that's for sure. So we're going to go with this one again. I mean, people were saying, weren't they, that they're a bit concerned about this being too weak and stuff. I mean, I'm a bit concerned about that major, if I'm honest, but look, it worked for me, so why would I want to change it? Oh, there was something I did change, so thinking about it, wasn't there? I can't remember what it was now. Okay, so let's go ahead here. Alright, so what I want to do is move this major up there, because I mean, that's spawned from there, so could be a big gun. Better take it easy. See what's going to happen. Oh, well, and I won't lose. I won't waste that scout there. Okay. I mean, if he wants to, he might lotto there. Okay, so that's fine. So, alright, so he looks as though he's coming in with scouts, but I mean this one spawned here, so I want to be a bit cautious. Okay, so he is doing it that way. So I'm just going to sort of use these scouts along this row because, well, I mean, the problem with these type of players that do this, when they come in with scouts all the time, is that the worry is that obviously eventually the bluffs run out. Ah, okay, so yeah, you see that's the thing there. Right, so he knows that's a bomb there, so let's take it easy on this side. Ah, now we know that that's a captain there, so I mean, I don't mind showing this colonel because I don't believe he's got a big gun coming down, so I won't worry about that. I mean, it looks as though, yeah, we've got a defensive kind of player there. He's likely to have it covered there anyway, so I'm not going to go charging in. What's he likely to? I mean, I think again, you know, that's going to be a low piece. So let's press up here. I mean, if he wants to go for that, I mean, I think it's going to be lower than the captain because he's got the captain up ahead. Yeah, so that's all right. I'm just going to do it that way. I mean, that one there is likely to be a big gun now. So I'm just going to sort of press here. I mean, you could come in for an exchange here. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to let him sort of do that. I mean, if he wants to go for the Louis and reveal. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so I mean, I'm not expecting that to be a big gun, so I might sort of press with the colonel up there. Oh, I see, so he's now, yeah, he's doing it that way there. Alright, well, let's see. I mean, if he's going to take a risk here with a big gun on that, you know, what I may do is press up here. I mean, I guess it could be his marshal there, so in which case going up and doing an exchange. What's the best thing here? I mean, it's definitely going to be a big gun there. So I mean, I guess it might be more prosperous for me to test on here. Right, okay, so he's got a colonel there. So okay, let me just move this up then. And I mean, based on that, I think we're looking at the marshal there. So what I may do is just move this down in preparation for that. Maybe see if we can flush out his. Yeah, okay, well that's fine. So yeah, I mean, this is what I was thinking of doing, is going in with my spy. So we know we've got a colonel there. We know he's got his marshal there now. So let's just get this out of the way, whatever that is. We know we've got a colonel there. Oh, okay, so that's all right. I mean, I'm not going to worry about that. I mean, I'm up a captain now, but I do need to be a bit cautious. So So I mean, he knows, yeah, he knows which ones there's a colonel. So I think what I'll do is I'll try and just sort of flush out a scout down this way. I mean, is he? Right, so that's his marshal there. I better be careful we don't get scuppered here by a. And then he put a. I think that's where he's just put that colonel. So yeah, I mean that's likely to be his general there then, I guess. That's now the marshal. And I mean, I just want to be careful about a scout sort of finding out stuff. That's where I believe his colonel is. So right, what's the best way here around this, I wonder. Let's see what he wants to do here. Hope I don't get too distracted here. So yeah, this is the marshal. This is the one. Now I'm going to lose track of which one's which. This is the one that's now the colonel is tucking back there, isn't it? So okay, you just go up here, then maybe start to bring a miner up. I mean, I guess I really need to start to bring my general into play up here. And this is probably going to be a low piece, but I do think it could be the general. And that he's just trying to sort of put me in that position. I mean, I can't remember if this one's the colonel. Okay, so yeah, that's alright. So, alright, so which one? This is the marshal here. Let's see, I mean, is he going to come? Yeah, I think that's the colonel there. Oh, wow, okay, oh no! I can't believe I've let a miner in there. Oh dear, what a disaster that is. Got to reveal my marshal now, guys, with no real reason. Oh no, how have I managed to do that? Well, I don't have a choice, guys, do I? I thought that was the colonel there. Oh no. Well, so that is a shame. I'm going to have to rely on a bit of shuffling to get that situation changed. Try and hope that I can sort of get things changed for my favour. Oh no, now he's looking to come down there, lottoing by the look of it. I mean, I'm hoping that this bomb's going to do a job for me. I mean, does he? I mean, I don't know if I've done enough shuffling here to convince him which one's which or not. Oh no. Well, that's a shame. Well, I'm gonna have to be cautious about letting him in on stuff now, because you know, this general could wreak absolute havoc on me, and I've sort of semi-given away, I guess, really, that semi given away. What was I thinking there? That I've just lost my train of thought. Sorry, guys. It's totally thrown me. Sort of giving away where my flag is what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So, right, well, I'm going to need to really work out how to go about things. I'm sort of losing. Oh, that's the marshal there. So yeah, I've got to be careful about how I'm going to sort of stop him, you know. Oh right, so he does know what's what there as well. I mean, I just want to sort of move that general that I had over there out of the way, because alright, well, let's use that because he's coming after that. I mean, he sort of didn't lotto fully, so I mean, he obviously knows what's been moving, so I want to be careful I don't sort of lose pieces unnecessarily. Alright, so he has done all his scouts though, so I mean, I've got to hope that he does make an error, you know, and forgets what's what. I mean, he's sort of coming right down with his general. I mean, I suppose I could sort of try and pin him in amongst those bombs there. I mean, is he going to come down with his marshal for that captain, I wonder? I mean, it doesn't look as though he's going to sort of take too much of a risk here with stuff. What's the situation? I mean, he's up 2 Louis on me, so I do need to be a bit cautious about I mean, what I could potentially do here, you see, is maybe pin him in if he goes after that sergeant. Let's see. I mean, alright, well, he's going to go potentially for it. No, he's not fully down there, is he? And he hasn't got any scouts left, so I'm not worried about that. I mean, is this? I can't remember if that's his marshal now, you see, so let's see. I guess what I could do is start to just maybe spy around a little bit. So he's going to go for that one, yeah. So, well, I mean, yeah, this is what I'm hoping. It might sort of pin him there. Well, actually, he's probably, no, he's not going to go for it necessarily. Let's see what he's going to do here. Is he likely to go for that one? Let's see. I can't remember if that is the Marshal or not, you see. That's the problem. I mean, I've sort of lost pieces a bit. Let's see what's going to happen here, I wonder. I can't remember if that's the Marshal or not, you see. I think it might be. Which is a bit of a shame. It means that I can't sort of remember the other way to get round now. I mean, I guess I've got to get my colonel around that side, just in case. Maybe even move the general round there. I mean, if he's going to come in, whatever that is there. I mean, this is the problem. I can't remember if that was the Marshal or not, so I don't even know whether he sort of is taking a risk there or not, you know. I mean, what's he going to do here? I mean, he hasn't got low pieces left, so it's just such a shame that I've ended up sort of letting him reveal my Marshal, you know. That's the problem that caused me a lot of problems. So I mean, he came in with this here. I mean, is this? Oh right, okay. So that's the Marshal there. So well, we know that that's the general there. So okay, well, let's see here then if I can convince him to come down there. So well, we do know that, so I've got to refix on that now at least. So I'm gonna need to sort of maybe come around this way. Yeah, I mean, he's going that way there. So oh, I see. So he's now looking to press on that there. Just in case that's a spy. Oh, and is that his general there? I'm sort of getting a bit confused with him sort of shuffling around. It looks as though he may sort of come down to put a bit of threat on. And I mean, obviously I'm hoping he may lotto down there. Let's see. I mean, he's going to take a bit of bait here, I wonder. I mean, he doesn't know. I don't think he knows that that's a major there. Do I take a risk? I mean, he's gonna go for this major. If he knows it's a major. Okay, well, I mean, I've lost a major, but I have made a breakthrough getting his Marshal, which is handy. And it could mean, well, I mean, I think we know that that's his colonel there, or something of that ilk. Now, yeah, that potentially could be his spy there, couldn't it? So, alright then, so I need to press up a little bit, I guess. And sort of put a bit of force on that. Let's see what's going to be the best way here, I wonder. I mean, I've got a feeling, yeah, that was the spy there. So, I mean, I might be able to sort of pin his general round that way temporarily. Alright, and I may be able to now pin it if it is the spy. Because he's sort of got himself in a position here. Let's see, it is the spy, okay. So, we made a bit of progress here, a bit of, you know, sort of... now we do know that that's moved there, so I can go for this. I think that was a kernel, yeah. So alright, so that brings me up a kernel now, and I mean, if he wants to sort of go down there looking to do a lotto, I mean, I might lose a captain, I guess. Well, no, I can sort of avoid that here. Alright, so what's the situation? Well, he's only going to be up a major, or he's going to be up the Lewis as well. So, I mean, I've got to do this just to sort of try and give myself a chance. And I'm going to need to isolate his majors, because I think obviously now that's what's going to come down here. Press up here. I think I've got him on the 2 square rule here. So I may be able to isolate him and pin him up here. And if that is a kernel, sorry, if that is a major, then that will help. I mean, he's, yeah, potentially sort of got another major there. So, I mean, if he wants a sort of lotto. Oh, right, okay, it's just a minor. So, alright, well, I mean, is that going to be a major that he wants a lotto with? Okay, so that's just a minor. So, I mean, there's no point me losing pieces. I mean, the situation, I don't necessarily want to reveal my captain, I guess. Better play it safely. I've got a cover down there. There's a bit of a tense one here, guys. I bet you're all shouting at me from afar in the chat. So, I mean, yeah, he's got to move his majors, really, to give himself a chance. I suppose I just need to make sure I corner those. I mean, he's probably going to come in, I guess, with minors first by the look of it. Which case I can move things here, really, just to cover. Stuff that's already moved, you know, it looks as though that's what's happening. I mean, I suppose I could have... Okay, well, that's alright then. So, yeah, I mean, if he wants to throw pieces away with Lotto, then obviously that's going to work out in my favour. So, okay, so let's see. I mean, he's going to have... if he's got his... just trying to think what's the best way for me to sort of really defend. I mean, I suppose I should just leave my marshal centered. so that I can sort of tidy up on the left with that other major there. But I mean, I'm hoping obviously that these majors are going to be pinned in this side. So okay, let me think now, what's the best way here? Yeah, I mean, if I come back, I'll come back with that Marshall that side in a minute. I mean, I suppose, yeah, what I can do is just sort of I don't want to let anything in down that way though, that's the thing. I suppose, yeah, what I need to do, I mean, I'm up a captain now as well, so I mean, you're probably going to go and attack down there. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll just sort of bring the Marshal back this way, because if he wants to come down that way, I'll just tuck over there with the Marshal in a minute. So let's see. Let's see what's going to happen here. Right, so if he goes that way, let's just get that out of the way. Now he's sort of left this one over there isolated. We can look to sort of pin that one. It may be his other major there. So okay, let's see then. I mean, I do need to sort of get a fix on where his major is without losing my captain in the process. I suppose what I could do is maybe get a minor up, bring it out around here so that I've got cover on either side. Let's bring my colonel back into defense now. See here, I mean, yeah, we do know he's got another major, so just want to be aware of that really. I mean, let's see how he's going to play this one. I don't think he knows that that is a captain. Let's see what he does here. And if it is, and it's the major, then okay. Alright, so go again, looking to pin that. It's looking like that is the major there then. I mean, if he comes in on this bridge, and that's great. I can still sort of stop him down here. Move in on that piece in the middle. I mean, if that's the major there, then obviously now I'm in a good spot that I've got him sort of pinned there. Okay, so that's a captain. So, well, it could be his major coming in now then. So I guess I've got to try and defend up here. Well, I've got to hope that he doesn't attack that flag position there. I can sort of press up, I guess. Wowza, oh no, I've let a Louis in. So, I mean, I guess, got to hope that he goes the other way. Ah, perfect. Well, that was a bit scary to say the least. We still need to find his major. Which is frustrating. mean, if it's his major this side, at least I can sort of defend there. Let's see here. Alright, so alright, well, I've got to get my minor to safety now, and one position that could be a potential flank spot, I better get it in on that, just so then at least I can make an attack. Let's see if I have sort of managed to get in on it. I see. So at least we know where his major is now. So at least we got that sort of nicely pinned, and then we know he's got pieces there that we can isolate. So I just need to be aware, though, he's got 2 miners, isn't he? So I mean, yeah, I can look to just keep my captain that side, go round here on this one, not worry too much there. I've got his major well and truly scuppered there. So well, that was a bit of luck really, because so he's going to come back down there, so I just got to be careful here. I mean, he may yeah, I mean, I was going to say he may try and sort of do that, but I can still defend down there. I mean, you can even sort of block again there. But yeah, that was a bit of luck really that I've managed to do this, because it was a bit scary that I let that Louis in. I mean, that was just like miracle time for me, guys, wasn't it? You know, but I think we possibly got the flag there as well, so I'm reasonably happy about what's happening here. Alright, so he's now sort of just chipping away. Alright, so let me see here. Close the netting up this way, and leave one in defense just in case he's got some movement down that way. But yeah, I mean, the turning point here is really that I established that major in enough time to do damage, and then I mean, I think, you know, realistically we got the flag there, but I just don't want to make a careless error. Letting him in. But yeah, what do you think about this one, guys? I didn't make this easy for myself either, did I? I managed to yeah, wowza. What do you think about that, guys? That was one to go, no, Bobby, what you doing, Bob? What you doing? You know, and even to myself, I thought to myself, what have I done? What have I done letting that in? You know, and I made a lot of mistakes. Yeah, guys, surrender now. He's gonna. Yeah, I prefer the scenic route. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's see here. Wow, there's a lot here. Oh right, you've only just sort of seen here. Oh no, there you are there. So yeah, yeah, I'm just doing my usual stuff, guys, making it incredibly hard for myself. Let's get another win. Yeah, good luck. Cheers, guys. And yeah, I always enjoy Brian's games. You know, I mean, he's Bond's player there, but I appreciate his content and that. He's got his own style, like we all have. So okay, so yeah, 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 did I make a bluff? Yeah, I did. That's it. I got his marshal. That was another turning point. And then okay, so yeah, I mean that was a key as well. Obviously, getting his marshal, guard the flag. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. And then yeah, I mean you guys, wow, 10 of you there. Thanks ever so much. Sorry guys, I'm just going back now and reading the chat here. Bob's making it exciting again. Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. Exchange one pair of majors and trap the other major. Yeah, that's what I managed to do. But it wasn't easy because I brought that miner in. Yeah, it was good though because I brought that miner in, and the only spot I knew could have been bombed in, and it revealed the major. So that was really good. I won, took a risk and it paid off nice. Okay, Bob, we got to put flag above all. That's right. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, no. It would have made it go in bomb. Oh no, yeah. How about that, guys? Man, Bob must be part Irish luck. Yeah, it was so bad there, wasn't it? Hit everything with the captain. Bob prefers the scenic route. Now it's over. Defend sides with captains, yeah. Okay, defend with captain, yeah. Let his major out now. What did I do there then? Because I thought, you know, there was obviously a point where I managed to get things in order. Oh, I know, yeah, I was okay. Flag F10 behind the major. Yeah, that's what I think it was. Bob's got it now. It doesn't matter where the flag is. Like pulling teeth through the. Congrats, cheers, guys. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. Yeah, that was a roller coaster ride. Oh my goodness me! How could I let that Louis in there? Oh. Oh my days, guys, that was heart racing stuff. I tell you, that was one of those ones like, no, please, Lady Luck, smile at me in there. Oh, and he did, he went that way. I mean, I guess the only logic there, which is interesting, it's interesting to reflect there instantly, is the only logic there is you know, you would assume the flags that way where he went right, because it's less likely that I'd have the flag in the middle, you know, in open lanes essentially. I mean, he didn't know the 2 bombs, did he? I don't think he found either of those 2 bombs that were there, but I mean, he probably thought there's a miner that side, potential flag this side. So that's why I think he did it that way. So that's why luck was on my side there. He probably thought which way to go. But I mean, he could have, you know, it's still massive luck for me, because he could have said, all right, let's grab this miner or sergeant, what could he thought was tucked in there. So yeah. Yeah, that's right. The marshal, I exposed my marshal so. Oh no, that's right. He did take that bomb, didn't he? And that's why the whole thing was a disaster from that point for me. And that's what made me think he's going to go for that square. You know, that was weird, wasn't it? That he actually found that second row bomb, and they made me reveal the marshal. He didn't click about it. Oh my goodness me, that is real luck there. That is real luck there. I forgot that he got that bomb. Anyway, look, I really enjoyed that one there. I tell you, I really enjoyed that one. Although it, you know, made my heart race a little bit. Let's have a break, guys. 15 minutes I'll aim for, and let's see. But I might be a bit late. I'll set it up for midnight, and I may be a bit late, but probably be before half midnight GMT. All right. Okay, guys. Brilliant stuff. 2 wins in the bag, and both pretty entertaining to say the least. So I'll see you soon. Bye.